And we are wrestling with WWE Crown Jewel review. It was last Saturday. It took place in the the city of Riyadh in Saudi
Riyadh.
Arabia.
Riyadh, as in Riyadh Ripley.
Oh, they present Rhea Ripley. Wow, that's inappropriate. Uh,
Yes. That's where I was bar mitzvahed.
I'm not even gonna say what the venue was. Um,
Plenty of space.
huh?
Plenty of space.
Yes.
The
Um,
ground was sort of squishy, though.
this was a fantastic event in my opinion. I thought every match was everything hit where it needed to hit. Nothing was too long, nothing was too bad, and it got what it needed to get done across. What say you, Scooter?
Yeah, yeah. Finally, a an event that is consistent the entire way through.
You're talking about a Saudi Arabia show or just in general?
I mean, the Saudi Arabia. It's the first one that's had some consistency in match quality all the way through, and it didn't, sputter out at the main event.
Yes. They a lot of WWE shows kind of happens, but everything seemed right and rain through the whole event. All right, let's get into it. Brock Lesnar defeated Bobby Lashley in 6 minutes. Um, Bobby Lashley looked great in this match. Brock Lesnar obviously almost just survived it, so obviously there's going to be a third match. What say you, Scooter?
Uh, this was an okay match. It was the right place. Um, but I think we're clearly seeing that Big Match Brock is not as much as Big Match Brock as we thought he was. Um, especially now. Um, uh, yes, Brock getting the win here was the right thing to do. Uh, the fact that Brock had to resort to tactics he doesn't usually, uh, it makes it a bit more interesting. And yeah, and of course Bobby with the post match attack. Of course, that gives Brock a reason to stay home and go shoot some moose testicles. Uh,
That's just not right.
and there's plenty other places on the moose he could shoot too. Um, it just so happens the testicles are a nice big target.
That's a big compliment to Moose.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm talking about the wrestler.
I know. Giving a kid a shot. Surely. Alright, how many stars would you give this match?
For the sake of enjoyment too.
I give it 2.5. Match 2. Damage Control, Dakota Kai and Io Sky, defeated Alexa Bliss and Asuka by pinfall to recapture the Women's Tag Team Championships in 12 minutes and 50 seconds. Normally, I wouldn't care about this match, but it made absolutely no sense that Damage Control lost them 5 days before just to retain them 5 days later. The match was fine, though. Your your thoughts?
Who's a member of Damage Control? Io Sky. And
In that
on
group, there
that
was
team, she
Dakota.
had Dakota Kai. With a scorpion kick here and a scorpion kick there.
Ding dong
I mean,
Pablo. Barely, let's go.
I mean, did they hotshot the titles to Asuka and Alexa just so Asuka and Alexa could be the first women to hold the tag team titles with 3 different partners?
I don't know.
Good match. Titles didn't need to be, hot-shotted.
Yeah. I mean,
But I mean, I'm assuming it was to remind us that, oh, even that Damage Control still won something on this night.
I have no idea. How many stars do you give this one?
Yeah, I'll give it a solid 3.5.
I'll give it 3. Third match. Drew McIntyre defeated Karrion Kross with Scarlett by escaping the cage. It was a steel cage match, 13 minutes it went. Drew's victory is even more impressive considering that he had the flu going into the match. Honestly, Drew looked great. Karrion just seems to be losing momentum in my eyes because of Scarlett. You know, she's been winning his matches for him, and it doesn't look good on him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when Karrion won the lost match, what move put him down? Scarlet to the balls. But then you make the case that no, he didn't lose. He didn't lose to Karrion. He lost to Scarlet.
And yeah, but I feel like Vince McMahon already knew that, and that's why they separated him from her at the beginning of his WWE run. All right,
Yep.
how many stars would you give this one?
And even 3.
I give it a 3.5. Alright, Judgment Day, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Dominic Mysterio with Rhea Ripley defeated the OC, AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson in 14 minutes. Um, Not a bad match. Obviously, a lot of chaos, but it was more mainly just to progress the story rather than a blow off. What say you?
Yeah, there's I don't think there's anything else you can actually say other than okay. Next step in the feud. Let's go.
How many stars would you give it?
3.
Same. Braun Strowman defeated Omos in 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'm just glad it didn't go over 7 minutes.
I mean, given that apparently Braun Strowman now has heat on him again
We knew it was coming.
for talking about wrestlers who do flips and how they're better as grocery baggers.
I give it 2 stars, and I'm being generous.
Yeah, 2.
The Usos, Jay Uso and Jimmy Uso, defeated the Brawling Brutes, Holland and Butch, to retain the Undisputed Tag Team Championships in 10 minutes and 45 seconds.
Tag teams.
So, yeah, not bad match. Holland and Butch are getting really hot, aren't they?
Yeah.
How many stars would you give this one?
Give it 3.5.
I give it 3. Bianca Belair retained for Raw Women's Championship against Bayley in the last women's standing match in 20 minutes and 20 seconds. Probably having no desire to watch this match at all, it was a really good match. Probably the best match of the night. Honestly, Bayley doesn't need to be beating Bianca at this point. There's really no rivalry for the reason for the rivalry at this point. But they still consistently have great matches. What say you, Spitter?
Basically Bayley beating Bianca barely. At this point, I just wanted to say all those B words. Yeah, I mean, again, I go back to the women's tag title match. Even though Damage Control still had one victory that night, so via association, technically Bayley won also. That's the logic they'll use. Some very interesting spots here. I mean, this match did so well that we're already getting another last woman standing match on NXT on Tuesday.
Who's in that one?
It's Mandy Rose and Alba Fire.
Alba Fire?
Albatross.
Okay then. How many stars do you give this one?
4.
Yeah, I'll give it 4 as well. Roman Reigns defeated Logan Paul to retain the undisputed WWE Universal Championship in 24 minutes and 50 seconds. I don't think anybody expected Logan Paul to perform as well as he did. Honestly, still hate the guy, but I do kind of have to give him props, especially since he tore his ACL and meniscus halfway through the match. Still finished it and did that coast to coast jump off the ring from the ring to the ring announcer's table.
The selfie splash.
The selfie splash. It's impressive for anybody that's had any type of match in their career, let alone 2. So, again, don't like the guy, but gotta give him respect for doing that against, obviously, the GOAT. Scooter?
When you can pull off a better looking move than someone who has used it as their finisher their entire career, that's fucking progress. Logan Paul did a better buckshot than I think Hangman ever did.
You might not be wrong about that.
I mean, again, but I honestly don't think Hangman should be doing a move like the buckshot. Quite honestly,
You know,
well, I mean, Logan's got the right body for it.
that's what I was gonna say. Body type wise, you might be right about that.
But if you doubt Logan Paul's work ethic after this, then you're just cutting off your nose to spite your face at this point. Because I never thought I would say this. Logan Paul just might be made for pro wrestling.
That's a big compliment coming from you.
He told a story through his in-ring work, and still managed to keep fans captivated. He took the best qualities about him and amplified them, by 100. I frankly would like to know if that cell phone actually survived.
Well, the video went online, so.
But I mean, we knew he wasn't going to win. You knew that.
Yes.
The question was,
put him over like Rover as well.
yeah.
He did not need to do that.
Yeah. That was the question: is how much was Roman going to work with Logan to make it look like Logan had the slimmest chance of beating him?
I think this is the most Roman's ever worked in the last 2.5 years.
Yeah, I'd say so.
How many stars do you give this one?
I can't believe I'm going to say that. I'm going to give this. You know what? Because it subverted my expectations so much, I'm going to give it 4.5.
I'll give it. I was gonna give it 3.5. Alright, all things considering, this, PLE, a thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle.
Oh, thumbs up.
Yeah, I agree with that. Alright, that will conclude our coverage of, the Crown Jewel event. We'll do it again when there's another one. Probably in February? Yeah, February.
Hey guys, this is Brutal Bob Evans from Hangs with Bob Seminars and TheWrestleLife.com, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment, one of my favorite podcasts in the whole wide world.
Hey, folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show. Support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.